Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing just an eye makeup look. I'm trying out some new techniques with filming. I got a macro lens a while back and I tried shooting it with it today. The only thing is that it's not an autofocus lens, so I had to be really careful about how I sat and how close and far away I got from the camera. So it was a little bit awkward, but hopefully it works out and the footage looks okay. Just keep watching if you want to see how I got this eye look. So as usual, I'm just going to start with my MAC paint pot in Painterly, sticking that all over the lid. And then I'm also going to use that to help carve out my brows just a little bit. And I'm just going to go in with my finger and kind of tap that in, smooth out the edges a little bit. To set that, I'm going to use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Matte Palette. Use the shade right here, Super Mom, all over the lid to set that. I'm sorry in advance if I move around too much. I'm going to try to stay as still as I can. It's a little bit tedious. From that same palette, I'm going to take the shade Natural Beauty. I'm going to put that in my crease as my transition color. It gives us a little outline to work with. Now I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Full Spectrum and I'm going to use the color Sketch. This guy right here. By the way, I'm using a Morphe E17 for both the transition color and this purple. And I'm going to start putting that in the outer corner. I'm also going to put that on the inner corner.
Hovering above my own body.
And connect the two at the top. Now to build that purple up a bit more, I'm going to go into the Covergirl True Naked Jewels palette. I'm going to use a really pretty purple in here, and that is called Amethyst. Now I'm going to take my Lexi 205 and go back into that Natural Beauty color from the Tarte palette and blend out the edges. Now I'm going to be taking the color Metamorphosis from the Urban Decay palette. I'm also going to be using Blindsided over top of it. For this I'm just using a flat eyeshadow brush. And when I was doing the first eye, I realized that this Metamorphosis color wasn't quite the bright pop of color that I wanted it to be, which is why I went back in with Blindsided. Okay, so now I'm going in with Blindsided, and that just brightens it up a whole lot.
Above my own body.
Then going back in with my Morphe brush and Sketch from the Urban Decay palette, just softening all the edges up with that. And then basically just back and forth with the blues and purples until I'm satisfied. Time to go in with some eyeliner. This is in the L'Oreal Infallible Paints in the color Intrepid Teal. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this Lottie London tiny little brush. Going in with Blindsided, the brighter blue from the Urban Decay palette. I'm taking that under my lower lash line. And only about halfway. Then for an inner corner highlight, I'm going to use the Vintage by Jessica Liebskind highlight palette, and I'm going to be using this rose quartz shade right in that inner corner, and then I'm going to also take it a little bit down under the bottom lash line as well. And I'm going to take a little bit of that to highlight my brow bone.
It's gonna sound weird.
Now for the waterline and to tightline, I'm going to use the Essence Gel Eye Pencil, which is waterproof. For mascara, I'm going to use the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I'm just going to do a light coat of this because I'm going to be using false lashes as well. For lashes, I'm using the Kiss number 11 lashes, my favorite. I like using these lashes when I'm doing like a colored eyeliner or no eyeliner look because they have a clear band, which makes them easier to hide in your own lash line. And just pop those on. I like to get them as close to my actual lash line as possible so that they are pretty much invisible. And once I have them placed, I go in with my tweezers on their side and press my lashes and the false lashes together. There we go. So this is the finished look. I topped off the look with some Ofra liquid lipstick in Napa Valley. Give it kind of a vampy vibe. I think it looks really pretty. I hope that you guys liked the close-up view of me doing my eyeshadow. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like that. It was a little more difficult to work with. I know I'll get better with time. So if you want to keep seeing me do that kind of thing, let me know in the comments. Also, make sure you're subscribed to my channel before you leave so you can see all my future videos. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.